This collector on the corner, I'm in my man cave that I'm building. It's rainy day, so I worked on it today. Now I'm going to play with a toy I got. I had one of these once before. When I was a little kid, about 1960, my mom's daddy, my Grandpa Blanchard, bought me and my cousin Darrell Blanchard. Each one of us got one of these little steam engines. And I was playing with mine out on the front porch because I couldn't use it in the house because it stunk. And I left out there to cool off and somebody stole it. And I was telling my kids that how I used to have a steam engine, knew all about steam engines, and I had one when I was a little kid. Anyway, for my 60th birthday, my oldest son bought me a steam engine just like the one that I had stolen from me when I was a kid.
I know.
And I'm going to attempt to get her going today.
Yeah, little boys got to play with their toys.
What I'm using for fuel is I got cotton balls soaked in alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not yet built up a head of steam yet. It's getting there.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I see the fire going around it.
Yeah. It's getting there.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm sure I ain't got no leakage at the whistle. But anyway, while that's ginning up, getting ready to make some steam.
Yes, Randy?
That's not a horseshoe.
That's not a horseshoe?
That's a mule shoe.
Mule
and
shoe.
For some reason, I find them around here on this place. That's never been used.
Well,
see, the lugs ain't wore down on the back.
A mule don't like to wear shoes.
We found a bunch of them around here. There must have been a blacksmith around here who made it back when this was a town. This used to be the town of Lima, Arkansas.
Yeah, Lima.
Lima, Lima, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I see.
There was a McElroy named it.
You got a special place for your shawl.
Then all the top secret stuff happens behind this door. Y'all ain't going to get to see that. That's Debbie's sign.
I know.
And I didn't tell y'all, but the last auction I went to, I bought her a new vehicle.
Yes, he did.
It's a real antique.
It is.
It's one of them that only run 1 day a year. She can only ride it and make it work 1 day a year. And that's on Halloween. And right here it is.
I'm going to end up punching your lights out, darling. Hey.
It's a real antique broom.
My car don't like
corn broom.
It don't like to be held upside down.
It goes with that little witch.
You're going to tick it off.
See, she's going to fly that Halloween
That's right.
night.
So you better look for me.
Some people getting all different kinds of holidays. Debbie's one that's favorite is Halloween.
I'm going to turn you into a toad.
But anyway, inside here I got that's an old antique light bulb.
Yes, I think it's
That's
cool.
a 41 Poland. That's a model 77 Homelite that somebody painted yellow. But it's a 105 cc saw, and it's got a gear drive.
Okay.
There's some old headers. I've never used them black ones or them silver ones. Them black ones small block, and them was big block. But these small block ones here, I've used them. And I've used this set right here. They're for a 6-cylinder 250 Chevrolet. And I've got a metal door here, and that 30 by 30 red iron shop's the other side of that wall. And I'm going to cut what I'm going to do.
Okay, what are you going to do, darling?
I'm going to take and put a masonry blade on this little Homelite 100 gas-powered skill saw. I'm going to cut a hole in that wall where if I want to go in the shop, I can go in the shop without having to go out and go around.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm going to put the wood stove in the shop.
Okay, shoot. Oh,
the heat
darling.
place.
And what are these over here, Pumpkin?
For some reason, I'm not getting any steam.
Uh-oh.
I got a way to make it again up.
I see you do. But your Karen cave is looking good. Uh-oh. He's going to get it going.
I'll get some steam up quick.
Hey, isn't that cheating?
Yeah, it's kind of cheating. Maybe we'll have a broiler explosion.
I hope not. I'm not in the mood for being broiled.
It's getting ready.
Getting ready to what? Explode?
No, the top of the valve ain't popped off.
Okay.
I think I filled it too full of water.
Oh, you might have. You want to make some coffee out of that hot water? Jiminy cricket. Oh, starting to go.
There she goes.
Yay!
There she goes.
Yay!
See her, folks?
Yep, I see her.
Now that's when I was a little kid. That was the mostest fun.
Oh,
Exhaust stack just fell
looks
off
like
of it.
your exhaust.
Well, it got to vibrate. Now that sucker's going
You
now.
better watch out. It's liable to vibrate off
Well,
of
see, it's
there.
got a pop-off valve right there.
Honey, I said it's liable
If
to
your
wibble
pop-off
off.
valve pops off, you want to turn your whistle on too, and that helps it relieve the pressure. But that's a little stainless steel broiler tank.
Okay.
It's building some RPM now.
Don't look it. Yeah, I see it going.
It's a getting it and a getting it. I was using cotton balls soaked in alcohol for
But
fuel,
they didn't work very
They
good.
didn't work good today for some reason.
Nope.
That's why I had that just in case.
All righty.
Anyway, there she goes. I'll be quiet. Maybe y'all can hear it. Stick it up there real close around here.
Uh-oh. Pooping out.
Oh.
Pooped out.
It's got more water in it.
I know it does. I never heard the whistle go.
No, I never turned the whistle on.
You're supposed to turn the whistle on at least once.
It ain't out of water yet. I know it ain't.
All righty. There she blows.
Now you put up her motor and hear it.
Woo!
I keep thinking one of these days I'll build a steam engine and a broiler and all that stuff.
Why do you want to build a steam
Supposed to have a
engine?
broiler's maker's license to run a steam engine, they say, but I don't
Where's
know.
your license at?
I was a little kid and run one. I don't know.
Yeah, but we didn't have to have nothing back then. Them their days, they didn't care if we blew an arm off.
Well, it's kind of like that airplane. They said, well, you can't fly an airplane. I said, why can't I? I said, Orville and Wilbur Wright flew an airplane, and they had never flew one before, and they was bicycle mechanics. So I'm a diesel mechanic. I ought to be able to fly an airplane.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
Steam engine done come unsteamed.
I got some Corvette valve. I ain't got all my stuff in here yet. I got some Corvette valve covers.
All right.
That's a dual 4 intake. And you could get that on a Corvette or a 56 Chevrolet 265 and different engines. That there's Edelbrock. 2.4 intake for a big block Chevy.
I see it.
This guy had this advertised in a little trader paper.
Uh-huh.
And he said it was a 348. He'd found it in a storage unit that he bought.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't know what it was. So I bought it off of him. I think I gave him $40 for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't tell him it wasn't for 348.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but it's new old stock. It's never been used, never been on a vehicle. But I might do it someday. There's some of them 348 flags off of a Chevrolet.
I see them.
There's an S10 emblem and some GMC emblems that Debbie had ganged up and had them hanging in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I
those are
stole them for a
mine.
while ago, an old Chevrolet engine off
You
of
stole them out of my
AD.
kitchen.
There's that little
I know
Marquette
that's
welder.
my cute little welder.
And we got a bunch more stuff I'm going to hang on here.
Boy, howdy, that's a long oiler.
Come here a minute, Debbie,
I'm coming.
if you would.
I am.
I've got a bunch of stuff here. There's a saw set. That's for a briar tooth circle saw. And that saw set's right there for cross-cut hand saws. There's a real old latch I found out there when I was tilling the garden.
Yeah, that was cool.
See, it's some kind of old door latch.
Yep.
And there's a couple of them tillage implements, a little pipe wrench with a wooden handle, some other old wrenches. A real old track with a square deal in it.
Oh, cool.
And that's that telephone lineman's wrench.
Cool.
And I'm going to show you all this. But I ain't going to tell you what it is.
All right.
I know what it is.
I know what it is, too. It's one of them there nose grabbers, and this
But
time
it
I can
says on
pinch your
it,
nose.
Rex, made in the USA.
Rex.
But I ain't going to tell you all what it is.
No, he ain't going to tell you.
So,
I
that's
won't
that.
tell you.
There's all them scissors. I got that auction the other day.
I know.
And this pair here is special.
Uh-huh.
It's got a blade on the back side. Right there.
Blade
Sharp.
on the back side.
Yeah.
Then you probably better not be playing with them, little boy.
Well, what them are, that lady out there in California that
You mean the
takes
surgical?
That lady that takes them cysts off people.
They're surgical scissors.
You know, take them cysts off like that I got here.
You want me to take it off?
She got a pair of scissors like that. When you open them up, they cut. Well, I've watched her do that. I believe I'd know how to do it if I could get both hands around there. I'd probably take
could
that
do
off.
it for you.
That might make a good video, me cutting my own cyst out of the top of my head.
Well, I'll just take a iron skillet and push it back in.
I got me a little TV that ain't no good for TV, but it's a radio.
Alrighty.
And here, this is a slice-o-matic meat
Just a
slicer.
second, I gotta get around there.
Slice-o-matic meat slicer, national
Well, put your hand up there and
national
start
slicing
slicing.
machine, hand operated. I got 2 old beer old meat saws. We used
Yeah,
to use them years ago. We
I see them.
don't hardly do that anymore. When we butcher animal, we just take all the meat off of them. Well, look here, come here. I want to show them what I got in my cabinets.
Oh my God! In your Karen cave. Oh my God.
There's one of them WCFB carbs like would fit that 2.4 intake, and some AFBs and a Ford. And of course, there's more carburetors in there.
I don't know if you're supposed to have that stuff in your
There's more carburetors
file
in there.
cabinets.
And there's more carburetors in there.
Well, shoot, what is this?
And the reason I put them,
seeds?
no, the reason I put them in there
Yeah.
is so them mud wasps don't get them. There's all my old saddles. I'm going to build me a rack for my saddles. I hadn't rode a horse in
Your
close
saddles
to 20
look
years and
look
probably
like,
never ride one again, but
yeah.
I keep them old saddles.
They look like the horse had turned them down.
One time, I had a bunch of these horses.
Look at that. Poor dude.
And
You had a
we
bunch
was
of...
running a business down here, and we lived over there at the other place. It's about 3 miles over. And every day I'd ride a different horse down here, and I'd tether them out along the highway so the motorcycles and cars going by and making all that noise and make them bomb-proof. And I'd get a horse gentle down, I'd trade it off and get an old horse that was wild and bucked and carry on. And she looked around, and we got 3 acres back here. And she said, "How many horses do you own?" And I said, "I don't know." So I counted, and I had 16 horses that day. And that's too many horses for one old guy to own. And I was too old to be riding them then.
Yeah.
Anyway, them cabinets back there, I got mostly carburetors and a lot of them.
Jeepers.
I got the makings.
Oh, dear. To make what, honey bunny?
Right there's a set of full floating pin, 30 over, 327 TRW pistons. And I've got the makings for
Well, they
all
look
that.
kind of damaged. They're not
No,
flat
they've
on
been
top.
used. They've been used.
Why aren't they flat? I thought pistons was flat on the top.
No, they're pop-up pistons. I got a set of
Oh.
double hump heads with 202 valves. I've got a 327 block, small journal block in there, the standard bore, and I'm gonna have it bored out.
Coffee in
I'm gonna
here.
have it bored out 30 thousandths, and put me together a 365 horse 327. I mean, the only part I ain't got I let get away from me was that Winter's Z28 intake that I had. I let that get away.
Why?
Well, I just
Dumbness?
traded it all.
Oh, yep, dumbness.
This here air cleaner. See what it
Here-
says on there?
It says winter, winter chicken
It
dinner.
says 428.
Oh, cool.
I haven't got the rest of that motor. And someday I'm going to put it in something.
Jesus, your smoking is killing me.
Now, this drawer right here, this is a little different deal. If you can make it
Well,
around here.
I'm going to have to move
Just a second,
some
I'll
of
move something for you. There you go. Now you got a
I'm going to have
path.
to move some of your stuff in the way. Okay, what's in here?
XL12.
Oh,
automatic
jeepers,
chainsaw.
That is so go.
There's another XL12 chainsaw.
Oh my gosh.
That near run. That there needs a little work on it. I got all my engine kits and stuff in that. That there's full of gaskets.
Permanently. I'm gonna have to leave.
This here's all full of chainsaw parts. Some of them brand new. There's a brand new cover for a 1,000cc
Hey,
saw.
that looks pretty.
Yeah, they've been used. All kinds of parts. New parts and used parts. And
Jeepers.
carburetor kits. Anyway.
Stop.
Yeah, that's a stop sign off a bus.
I know.
I'm going to try to
cool.
rig that up in here somewhere. I've been kind of working on that. See, that's what them are.
Oh.
Them 12 volt.
Oh,
And they're
cool.
plugged into 110. I found a little inverter. And I'm going to rig something up. Looks like, I don't know. But I'm going to rig something up.
I think it's cute.
So I can flip it out. I've got another one of them stoplight
I think it's
crossing
cute.
deals.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Yep, your man cave is coming together, darling.
Yeah, I started working on it. This motor says Neptune. I've seen them said Muncie on it, but it says it's made by the Muncie Gear Company.
Okay, I see.
And that's a 7.5 horse Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard both these motors run. This in here don't have a whole lot of compression, but it did run. And there's something wrong with the throttle on it. It don't want something broke in there on the throttle. There's something missing or something. But the engine run good.
Mm-hmm. I believe you.
This here come out of World War II airplane.
Cool.
And that's the little putt-putt engine that run their generators.
Wow.
And our middle son, one time, he got that thing running. Yeah. And he put it on a go-kart. And one wheel pull on the back. Mm-hmm. And all it would do would go in a circle. Round and round in a circle. He couldn't keep it straight. Every time he get a little bit of gas,
that's
just
funny.
Spin around on it. That's all 57 Chevy pickup truck. 57 Chevy truck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I got all them bolt bends.
Jeepers, about blew my eardrums out.
I got all them bolt bends spicing.
I know, I see.
Doing short bolts.
Dang straight.
See if you need a wing nut for your
carburetor.
carburetor.
Oh yeah.
Well, what I gotta do is get some tape right on there what's in there. That way you ain't gotta open every drawer. Dang See, I know what's in there. There's a bunch of points.
Hey, I'll point.
There's a bunch more ignition points. And there, right there is a bunch of, for one cylinder motor, there's a bunch of points and condensers.
Looks cool.
That's what that says for PC.
Still got a lot of work to do on it.
Yeah, I got a lot more work. I'm going to buy some more.
Pegboard.
Mm-hmm. And right now I got 5 more of them sky hooks where I can hang 5 more chainsaws. I got a bunch of old chainsaws I'm going to hang up in here.
Oh, cool.
I've got a LC S26 Homelite, I believe it is. Mm-hmm. I got one of them, and I've got a C5 that's an old saw. Mm-hmm. And I've got a Canadian.
Cool.
And I've got a real old Pioneer, another old Pioneer, newer than that in there, but it's a Pioneer that's got a settlement bulb on it.
Wow.
And all them saws, I've heard them run, not where you could saw with them, but I primed the carburetor with a squirt bottle and cranked on them and made them run. Mm-hmm. But anyway, them old saws already cleaned up and detailed. I hadn't done any of that. But wintertime's coming, and I thought, well, today was a rainy day.
Mm-hmm. We needed the rain.
So, yeah, we need the rain bad. I was just kind of afraid to go over and mow hay because if I got a spark from that sickle bar mower, it's so dry, I'd get a fire out, It'd burn the whole countryside up over there because everything's grown up, not only just ours, all the neighbors and everything. So I said, I'm going to wait till maybe we get a shower or two. Go mow that hay. It'll still be hay as long as I get it before the snow falls. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, maybe some of y'all know what that is. We'll see.
I do.
But I'm not going to really do any mechanic work in here. This is mostly going to be just, sit in here and gaze at my collection of junk. I got a lot more stuff. And most of it's buried under stuff.
Oh.
Oh, I know it didn't show.
Oh, jeepers.
Got them oil cans.
I know. I pointed at them.
Yeah, I got them oil cans. Got a lot more oil cans too. And that up there in the corner over there, that's a rock polisher. I bought that at a bunch of junk and dollar deal
You gonna
auction.
put a lump of coal in there and make me a diamond?
In that wooden box up there.
Yep.
I went to auction. I didn't buy nothing but one old molasses tub with a bunch of junk in. That box is in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that boy, younger boy, he told me just leave it there, Dad. It ain't worth carrying home. But that box is an old tackle box that somebody has made.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever made that was a craftsman. He's got metal corners on it and it still fits good. It's made out of marine plywood. It just needs to be revarnished. But I've got most of my fishing stuff in there right now.
When are we gonna go fishing?
Well, I never go fishing.
I know.
I ain't been fishing since they wouldn't allow me to buy dynamite anymore.
Hey, I like to fish with a cane pole.
They think I'm kidding. But anyway, we'll say goodbye and good luck to you. This is the old collector on the corner from his man cave. Bye.
Thank y'all, and please like and subscribe. Bye.